Welcome to Sharks News Report, and today we have another very special video. It is the preview of the Blue Jackets and the Boston Bruins. Let's get into it. Let's start with the Blue Jackets here. A fantastic series by the first round by the Blue Jackets that you can see here. Sweeping them with the Lightning, and absolutely that game one. 3 goals in that first period by the Lightning. Knowing I was like, the Lightning are gonna win. There's a sweep. And no, it was the opposite. And whoever thought that? If someone told you honestly, at the trade deadline or like before the playoffs started, that Columbus would go sweep Tampa, I would say you are out of your mind. But it's true, so this is really weird, but it is. What a fantastic job by Columbus and Duchesne and Bobrovsky, making sure he tightened up those spots and scoring, and just Seth Jones, they even did too, so we'll get into that later. But here we go, we're going to talk about the top 3 goal scorers in this playoff first round. Let's look at it. Matt Duchesne has 3 goals, Panarin has 2, and Seth Jones has 2 also. Fantastic by Duchesne. Absolutely. It's just molded into there, and a really good pickup by the Blue Jackets at the trade deadline. Panarin, of course, what he needs to be. Get past that second round. Everyone's like, you never got past the second round. You're never going to, we don't know how good he actually is in the playoffs. Well, there you go. He's past the second round. We'll see if he can get down to the conference final one day. And Jones been a great defensive player. Absolutely fantastic. Moving on to points here. Duchesne with 7. Panarin with 5. Werenski with 5. Werenski's another defenseman that actually played really well in this series. Really shutting down more than one guy. You had to shut down. You won't be like, well, that's the only good guy on the team. We had to shut down Stamkos. You had to shut down Kucherov. You had to shut down Point. You had to shut down all these guys, and they did it fantastically with this team. And Werenski did that fantastically awesome. Panarin got 5 assists, great by him, only 5 points, and Duchesne, like I said, put those goals up and at a 4.91, so 3 point, so fantastic job by him. And next we have to talk about is Bobrovsky with a 2.01 goals against average. You might be like, well, Bishop had it better and all that. Well, the Blue Jackets played against a tough team, and the Lightning. So fantastic job by Bobrovsky. He changed his style after that first period in game 1. 3 goals led up. He kind of calmed down, and the whole series he was just calm and said, "I'm gonna make saves where I need to." So fantastic job by him too. Now let's get into players I thought were really important in this series that did a fantastic job. Josh Anderson absolutely tied it up in game 1, and then Seth Jones scored, make it 4-3. But what a fantastic job by Josh Anderson too. To really be that good playoff guy, really showed it. Atkinson also with Bjorkstrand, just being that goal scorer, just being that good contributor you need in the playoffs. Pilu Doblau did pretty well. He only has a goal, but I say he'll be a good centerman. I think he's really gonna blossom in the second round. Duchesne we talked about, absolutely fantastic, and then you have the single great goal scorer that also will give a lot of depth to the team. Foligno being that good captain, and also getting that first goal of the series in game 1 after being down 3-0, and he scored and really brought the hype back, and I got his team back into it. Riley Nash didn't score anything, really, like 1 goal the whole season, and he scored in the playoffs, 1 goal there, but it was really necessary, so great job by him too. Texier being that young guy, but he scored 1, and he's going to be really important. Maybe he'll grow even more in the second round. Moving on here. Werenski, like I said, he was involved, digging around Hedman, literally, oh my goodness. What a goal in that game 1. Seth Jones, of course, like I said, fantastic. But just absolutely fantastic by those players. And then, like I said, Bobrovsky, absolutely fantastic what he did too. Moving on to Boston Bruins. Alright, Martian has, excuse me there, 4 goals, Bergeron 3, Coyle 3. Absolutely fantastic by Martian, putting those goals up. Even Bergeron, just being that leader with Chara, being that alternate captain, being that guy. Really being that top center with the best line in hockey, with Bergeron, Martian, and Pastrnak being those guys. And Coyle also just being that good third line, second to third line center. I think he's the third line because Krejci's on the second, but absolutely just being that good depth and actually scoring. Fantastic job by him too to cut down the Maple Leafs. Now moving on to points, Marchand has 9, Pastrnak has 6, and Bergeron has 5. Marchand, like I said, fantastic. We didn't talk about Pastrnak, being that he didn't score as much as people might wonder, but he did put 6 points up, and I think he's really going to blossom in the next round against the Blue Jackets. It's going to be tough, but it's going to blossom. And Bergeron, like I talked about, fantastic job just shutting down those Maple Leafs. And moving on to the second round, to really cut down and really destroy the Blue Jackets. And Rats had a 231 goals against average. It was typical because he would have a good game and then bad game, good game, bad game. So really, he needs to change that up for the Blue Jackets to really be consistent, not bring it back to a Game 7. Game 7's going to be really exhausting, so hopefully he can hold things together. Moving on to players that really have been a great job. Bergeron, like I said, Coyle, like I said before, DeBrus being that good, driving the net, getting the puck to the net, just driving in, trying to push the goal in. Fantastic job by him. Johansson with that Game 7, also fantastic, good depth, and has experience too. Krejci being that great player this season, and he's showing in the playoffs too. Sean Corrali just being that good guy that gets through people and just did in Game 7. Absolutely fantastic job by him. Marchand, we talked about Nordstrom with that great goal he did in Game 7, the first goal, but he'd be that good fourth line to kind of get that good stability. And Pastrnak, we talked about being that good goal scorer and really putting up the points. Carlo really is that good plus-minus defenseman. And then you have Troll just being that big guy on the back end, being that captain to lead this team through the series of the Blue Jackets. Troy Koo being that second line, just being that good guy getting the puck, being good on the power play, just doing multiple great things that really just pounce on rebounds and put them in as a defenseman. McAvoy just being that young guy that knows what he's doing and just being good and brings that depth to the defense. And John Moore also being a good depth to defense on the third line pairing to really help out to really cut down on these Blue Jackets in the second round. And we talked about Harass, so even Halak just being a good backup goalie just in case. And thank you for watching NHL News Report. And next I'll be doing is the Carolina Hurricanes and the Islanders, and that I will be doing maybe today, definitely tomorrow for the series. So alright, thank you for watching this NHL News Report. Like the video, change the bell, comment, share, and let me know in the comments below what you think about the screen camera I'm doing. Alright, see you next video. Bye.